How's it going, everybody? I just watched a video called Trying to Get a Job in 2026 is a Humiliation Ritual, and I have to say, guys, it checks out. I'm pretty sure that a lot of people are going to see that video and think the exact same that I was thinking in terms of, yep, that is literally my same experience. Let me center myself a little better. Right, so what in that video kind of set alarm bells off and made me decide that now YouTube is my job? Um, the fact that you have to send thousands of applications just to get a job, and also the applications are read by AI. Um, I have an auntie who has helped me with my CV. Basically, CV and resume are the same thing, but I think in Europe they call it CV, and in America they call it a resume. I could be wrong on that, but that seems to be the case. Anyway, my auntie is helping me with my CV, and she's aware of these bots, and she basically made my CV. I want to say it's not fake, but like it's borderline fake, and originally it was fake because my this is a crazy story about my profile picture. So I used to have a really wild beard, um, and my auntie said that, well, they're not going to take you on if you have a beard like that. So for your LinkedIn profile picture, how's this? And she sends me an AI version of myself, and it's like a neatened up version of the beard. That's actually kind of similar to how I have it now. But it was a lot more uncanny. It didn't really look like me. It kind of looked like you could tell it was AI, and I don't know how she was expecting that I would be able to get away using a picture that, like, I guess I'm assuming even old people could have told that that was an AI picture, but maybe not, right? I don't know. Um, but anyway, AI is getting better and better. It's getting harder to distinguish, but still, it looked uncanny enough and creepy enough, and it was actually kind of insulting to get like an AI version of myself to be like, "Hey, use this fucking fake version to advertise how you look." And I was like, "Okay, well, uh, I'll just do that for now until I get my beard tidied up, and then I got it tidied up, and now my LinkedIn profile is actually like a proper photo of myself, instead of some AI bollocks that looks like shit." Um, so yeah, um, everything that everything else is basically legit. But and by the way, let's say it wasn't. It wouldn't be a smart idea to come on camera and say, "Oh well, everything is fake." But I'm sure some people are gonna assume that that's the case, and well, I can't stop them from making assumptions. Anyway, um, so sorry, what was I going to say? So watching this video, it made me realize that I need to take matters into my own hands. I can't wait for the mercy of one of these employers to come and save me and take pity on me and actually look at my application instead of using an AI to do it. Um, because it's just not going to happen. As much as I need a job, I can't like put on my CV, I'm desperate, I need the money. Which, I mean, At some point, maybe I will try that because like my well, there's no point in doing that because the AI systems are not trained to look at that and approve it. Um, I need to use buzzwords that the AI will approve before a person even looks at it. So maybe there will be a way, like in an interview, where I can plead my case and be like, "Hey, I really need my job. Need a job. I need to make money if I'm gonna have any hope of having a family. Any hope of getting a house. Any hope of being able to afford rent. So desperate times, right? But desperate times. I wouldn't say this is a desperate measure, but because I want to be a YouTuber. Since I was a kid I wanted to be a YouTuber. So I guess for me I'm very lucky in the sense that I can say, well, now I'm forced to become what I wanted to become. So I guess in a way I'm lucky, but at the same time I've on and off, like, this channel isn't dead. I've on and off tried to gain traction, and some videos will randomly do well, and then some other videos they won't do well, and I don't I haven't cracked the code yet. I don't know what works, but the Restore Britain video, that did well. I got a bunch of positive feedback, so thank you so much to anybody who supported that. And yeah, I know it sounds kind of corny, but please subscribe and please like, because there's gonna be more in the future. And I would really appreciate if I could just get the channel off the ground so I can say, yes, fully I am a YouTuber now, and I'm not gonna be like secretly applying to jobs on my phone because I don't have faith in my channel. I would love to have faith in my channel, but I need some support. I need to be able to say, this is a risk that's not foolish. This is a risk that's not gonna backfire. Especially if I'm gonna be applying for jobs. Guys, I'm not gonna stop applying for jobs, okay? Yes, I'm gonna take this more serious, but if I can get a job, I'm gonna take a job. Um, so, and if I get a job, every so often there will be a video. I'm not gonna let the subscribers down. I'm not gonna let the supporters down, especially when everyone's been so nice to me. I'm not going to let you guys down. And if you take a risk that I am gonna stick to my promise and start uploading now, consistently until I get a job, it will be worth it. You're going to see. I'm gonna treat this like a job. And look, if I can't upload regularly to this channel, then perhaps I wouldn't be capable of a job anyway. Because you have to get up and self motivate to go out and get a job. Sorry, to do your job, right? So this channel is kind of like proof to, I guess, potentially a future employer that, hey, in this video I said I'm gonna upload regularly, and ever since I've been uploading. So I'll be able to at least use this as proof that, hey, I'm not actually lazy. I will upload something. Maybe it will be a short on some days if I really don't have any ideas. But there will be something. I'm gonna aim for. Let me give a realistic goal. I'm gonna aim at least 5 times a week. Okay? Because a real job, you're usually working 5 times a week. So yeah, I'm gonna treat this like a real job, and perhaps some weeks I'm gonna work on this channel multiple times a day, or a video every day. But I don't want to upload something bad, and I think that's the real issue. A lot of the times I want to upload something, and then I will be literally recording for hours, and then the end product I will think, well, that's not really good enough. The video's not funny, or like my jokes aren't gonna land, or something about the video will be cringy or like bad or whatever, And that kind of self-doubt makes me not want to upload the video, but I'm gonna have to get over it. I'm just gonna have to nut up and upload, and if I start getting negativity, then so be it. Because positive feedback constantly is not good. Take a look at Hideo Kojima if you want to see an example of that, where he's been kind of given so much positivity that in Death Stranding he's putting his name after like every chapter, and it's almost embarrassing. But or maybe that's Metal Gear Solid 5. Maybe I'm talking out of my arse. Maybe that was an inside joke that he did, but I did hear. So I'm gonna say allegedly Hideo Kojima was stuck up his own arse, because he's been getting too much positivity. People have been saying he's a genius, he's a genius, he's a genius. And now he's like, yes, I am a genius. Hideo Kojima on every chapter. And it's kind of just like, all right, brother, you're human too, All right, well, guys, that's my rant. There's no point of me watching that video that I mentioned reacting to that video that I mentioned at the start, because the reaction would look something like this. That's right. I agree with that. Yeah, I have an auntie who knows all about that, and the AI does do that. Yep, that's all true. So, that's basically a summary of my reaction. So if you wanted that video, there you go. And yeah, well, peace out. I'm gonna leave the link to that video in the description, so you can check it out. Please go watch that video. Give it a like, because it's all facts. And I think I already sub and liked begged in this video, so I'm not gonna do that again. But I am genuinely gonna thank you for watching, and especially if you have some confidence in me that I am going to take this seriously and treat this like a job. I'm gonna do it. So thanks to those people who have faith in me. A lot of the times when I say something like this, my dad, he's still alive, but I don't live with my dad anymore. Would basically be like, oh, well, you can't, or he'd shoot down the idea. Like, the reason I haven't been doing up YouTube videos since a kid is because, well, basically people around me said that it's a huge risk and it might not be worth it. But as years went on, and he realized, my son really wants to do this. He was more open to the idea. But like early on, I still remember it was kind of being shot down in favor of more traditional jobs, or like going to college or all that kind of stuff, which, I can understand as a parent. You want your child to have a safe route. But nowadays, the world's kind of done a 180 where you're really not guaranteed a job. You can try as hard as you want. you are not guaranteed a job. But there's nothing stopping you from uploading to YouTube. So that's what I'm going to do. All right. Thank you for watching, guys. I think I rambled long enough. And by the way, I wasn't trying to throw any shade towards my dad. I love my dad. Just, yeah. I don't need to make a fucking secondary point on top of that. My dad was a great person. All right. Peace out, guys.